Really have a nice job.
I knew MANUS before in my previous job.
I was looking for a new challenge, honestly.
It was a new sector for me.
It just seemed so cool and futuristic.
But I loved the environment that MANUS has.
When I first came here, I really felt like it was a family.
It was just very interesting because I had never seen anybody working or developing products that just only require hands, let's say.
Actually, I knew MANUS from my previous experience in virtual reality.
The first time when I was at MANUS, I saw people were playing Magic Gathering. I was like, yeah, that's my group of people.
Honestly, I'm really proud to be working at MANUS. I genuinely am. All decisions you make actually have impact, and accountability brings pride, at least to me.
I ask a lot of questions. People are patient and explain me, even it is not my job.
The managers are also supportive, so you want to take initiative of anything. As long as you tell them, they will support you.
Yeah, it's a vibe, and you feel it within the company. You feel it within production, and you feel it in our team, like the R&D team, and you feel it at software. You want to make this product super nice.
I do really enjoy the culture of MANUS.
My number one reason is the people here. They're incredible.
So it's a really spontaneous and informal environment to work in.
Anyone who will come to MANUS feels like at home.
Yeah, you get to spend time and do activities. There's always food around or cakes around.
Like a pretty young team, but people are super motivated.
Do you see MANUS as a place which brings women into the tech field? I mean, it brought me to the tech field.
Actually, this question is kind of hard to answer because I don't see what's the difference between me and other male colleagues.
There is a room for everybody.
If you have skills, they will be used.
I believe there are a lot of female engineers out there that they can come to work for MANUS. Just join the new industry. It's a new shiny industry to work with.